Okay, we're in our favourite spot, Abu Dhabi International. Ready to take off on runway 31 left, given permission. So let's get onto the runway. The time is 6:58 and 15 seconds, just before sunset rather. And we should see the lights coming on over the city and some pretty nice clouds. Sunsets are great. Here we go, runway 31. Lined up. Everything's good, temperature's good, pressure's good, fuel's good. Permission's been given. And let's take off 6:59. That's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go. As we head towards Tracy Island, Abu Dhabi. 90 knots, 100 knots. Rotating and lift off. Gear up. 150 knots already, flaps up. And what a beautiful vista. Now we'll climb to 1,000 feet as usual. And left.
6007, continue for west departure.
Towards the golf course and the bridge and the city.
6007, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Mike India Golf 1.
Power Meg 007, frequency change.
So heading along the shoreline. Pretty much. Get myself lined up. There we go. So it's one of these keep the water on the right type of flights. Just get the main camera out there. It's a great view. Lovely. So looking for golf course on the left. I can see it already. And as usual, hard to see ground features, but we can see the light reflecting off the water, in this case the water features in the golf course, showing up quite nicely. There's a golf course, and straight ahead there we've got the bridge. We're going to follow the water up towards the sun and just fly around the city in a circle, come back past the mosque on the left. And we might do a couple of orbits because I want to watch the lights come on as the sun goes down. Okay, so turning at the bridge. Let's get a shot of that. Its colours are so great. Heading up the waterway. Nice. And so we're going around at about 1,000 feet, a little bit high just now. Getting back down to altitude, and then we'll probably go to some higher altitudes, check out the lights. There we go, 1,000 feet. Not too fast. Lights are just coming on. Nice. Let's see if I can get a GoPro shot of that. Yeah, very nice. And you usually take a lot of pictures on a flight and then later on delete the ones you don't like. But you've got to, with digital cameras these days, you can afford to just snap away. Not like it was like when I was a kid with my box brownie. And rolls of film you had to change in the dark, so you didn't expose them to light, all that good stuff. So lights are coming on, we're about 1,000 feet, it's looking pretty special. Let's get the wingtip cam onto that. Nice. And as usual, I'm trying to juggle a lot here. Now we're turning along the waterfront. And we should see some nice lights along there. Let's get the wing cam out. Yeah, very nice. Wingtip even. Yeah, lovely. Oh, look at that. Awesome. change the altitude. Right, watch where we're going. It can get tricky, as you can see, to juggle cameras and etc. in a flight like this where you're changing direction every couple of minutes. But anyway, that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Right, around the corner here. I will try a wingtip view of that because that does look nice. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty special. Okay. Look where we're going. Heading down that canal as usual. So we're at 1,000 feet. So I do a faster orbit at high level, and then I'm feeling very tempted to fly along one of those streets actually, so that might happen too. Because we have got special permission to do that. Let's go to the left a little bit. There we go. Nice. You can even see the airport lights blinking off in the distance, centre of the view up there. Okay, so at the Mosque we'll turn back and we'll do a quick orbit, maybe 2,500 feet. Sun is setting, it's worth hanging around for a few minutes more to see the lights change. So I'll start a climb in a moment and a turn to go back that direction. Okay, let's begin now. Maximum power, climbing, 1,500, another airport there, 2,000, 2,500, let's have a look. Yeah, got a nice overview. I'm still climbing actually. Right, finish the turn and let's let it settle back down to 2.5. I went a few hundred feet over. Now the sun is setting right now, so let's get the camera out there. That's awesome. That's good timing. And we just see the sunset. That is sublime. Excellent. Yep, and the lights are on. Well, that was good timing. So, of course, the time of sunset will vary according to what time of year it is, so do check that before planning your flight. You can easily look that up on the interweb or the Netflix or wherever you find your stuff. So, yeah, these lit up streets, I feel I should fly. Now, earlier on the day we did fly up and down the city. I think I should fly across the city. So I think I'll do that. Maybe I should fly along the waterfront first. Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll come back across the city and go back on there. So this is a... well, it always gets a bit hesitant at that corner, but anyway, it's okay now. So let's dash along the waterfront. Yep, it's like in a New Year's Eve display or Olympic Games opening ceremony type of deal. There we go. Just thrilled several thousand people as they have their afternoon tea or cocktails. Now we'll do a 180, fly back through the centre of town along this street. I hope that nobody's hung any wires across the street a la Dark Knight. Now there's a few hills here we've got to watch out for. Unexpected ones like that. But look good. Look good. This is pretty tight actually. Scarier than I thought. Yeah, it's very tight. Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat, but we're almost there. And fly between these two is a grand finale. Better go sideways. Whew. And around our friends in the Black Tower. There you go, you could work out a whole routine there. In retrospect, of course, that was one of the more narrow thoroughfares, but there it is, it's adrenaline shot for the day. So as we bid farewell to Abu Dhabi, we'll orient ourselves back past the Mosque, airport and the golf course, and land back over there. So once again, all those shenanigans are optional. Not part of the flight plan, but just to give you an idea of the kind of fun things you can do. I might even call the airport now if I can find them on the list. Yes, number 4. Excellent. Like India Golf 5.
Tower MiG-007 is 11 miles west, 1,800 feet.
There's a mosque.
MiG-007 tower. Altimeter 29er.9er2, wind 269er at 7. Far left downwind, runway 31
I think the
left.
golf course has even got lights on it, actually. Like India Golf 1.
Fly left traffic, runway 31 left, MiG-007.
I believe that's the golf course we're looking at right now. Come down a bit. Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. It's got lights on it. A lot of golf courses go pretty dark at night, but obviously they're into night golf here, as it should be, so there you go. I guess they use fluorescent balls or something. Right, so back to the airport, which means just keep the water on the left. Prepare to land on our usual runway, we're getting quite used to that now. Let's expedite our return. Still quite a short flight with all those shenanigans, only 13 minutes and 47 seconds so far. Okay, airport, there you are. There's the tower. So we're clear to land. Let's do our usual routine. Extend, downwind, over a town, which with the night lights we can quite clearly see where it is. And follow this road in front of us up to the 1, 2, 3, 4th row of lights coming across, and then we'll turn around final. So let's expedite the downwind.
MiG-007, wind 269er at 7. Clear to land runway 31 left.
Mike India Golf 1.
Clear to land runway 31 left, MiG-007.
Can we see our sheds? Yeah, they've got some lights on over there. Probably have bingo games in the evening or something like that. Maybe a superhero card swap meet or something. Right. Comic book sales, old comic books, all that kind of good stuff. So we're turning here. Slowing as we turn, which will happen automatically. And the runway is very easy to see now. So let's get the gear travelling, gear down. Slowing up. Flaps down. Slowing up very well now. Now the sheds are right in front of us. Runway's beyond them. Looking good. Yep. Nice. Got a master caution light flashing. Oh, it's a low fuel state. Yeah, I've got to work out how to set the bingo fuel on this thing. It's kicks in at about 60 gallons, which I'd like to be able to adjust that. Okay, try to talk less and land better this time. 3 greens, gears down, flaps are down. Fuel is good, speed's good. Speed's good. Altitude 100 feet. 114 knots. Not 100 feet, 140 feet now. Speed dropping. About 20 feet, flaring. And we touched down right on 95, which is minimum, but still on the numbers. Follow the green lights. It's a nice short landing anyway. Right, there we go. Every Dhabi at night, and what a glorious sight it was.